Coronavirus. How has this affected the mortgage market? In this video, I'll cover that off for you. Firstly, my name's Dan. I'm a CeMAP qualified mortgage and protection advisor. This video is purely for educational purposes only and in no way is it advice. And I must stress your home may be repossessed if you don't keep up with the repayments of your mortgage. With that out of the way, on with the video. So thanks to Chloe for this video. She asked the question, how's the housing market being affected by the coronavirus? It was a very good question and I promised I'd make a video on it. So the biggest one I would say is deposits. You used to be able to, as a first-time buyer, put down a 5% deposit, but that is no longer the case. At time of recording, there was 2 lenders that will allow 10%, but the criteria and the hoops you have to jump through to qualify for a 90% loan-to-value mortgage, it's very difficult to qualify. As a first-time buyer or even as a home mover, the minimum deposit you really need is going to be 15%. Timescales, this is a big one at the moment for me personally. I'm very used to having an application in and offered very quickly, but at the moment lenders are actually taking anywhere between 9 to 19 days to look at your application. So that's not even actually looking, getting the valuation booked and putting the mortgage to an offer. That's actually just picking up your application, then looking at the pay slips, the bank statements and instructing a valuation. So 9 to 19 days, and that is a long time to wait if you're purchasing a property and you've got a seller who is effectively trying to sell their property as quick as possible. Estate agents are educating their customers, to say that these turnarounds are actually normal at the moment. With any luck, these lenders will catch up soon and the turnarounds won't be quite as painful. One positive to come out of the coronavirus is actually the stamp duty. Now, first-time buyers, they had up to 300,000 property value that was going to be stamp duty free anyway. But if you're a home mover, you can move to a property up to £500,000 and pay no stamp duty. If you were to buy a property over £500,000, you've actually saved £15,000 in stamp duty. So I'm actually seeing a lot of movement in our market at the moment for first-time buyers and home movers. Affordability has also been affected. A lot of lenders now are very careful of how much money will actually lend against your income. So, for example, overtime, commission and bonus. Initially, lenders were not actually factoring those in at all, but they've got a little bit more lenient as the days go by. So now, some will only take, say, 50%, where others, they're actually starting to take a view on taking 100%, but they may ask for 2 years proof that you've been earning that overtime, bonus or commission consistently. Self-employed is actually a different matter. You have to jump through quite a few hoops if you're self-employed at the moment. So it depends, you may want to hold off if you're self-employed. If you've only got 1 year's accounts, you may actually want to wait until April when you've actually got 2 years, and then you might actually qualify with a few more lenders in the market. And hopefully the criteria is a little bit more relaxed by then. Lenders are also asking for extra proof in terms of your bank statements. So before the pandemic, some lenders asked for no bank statements at all, depending on your loan to value, whereas some would ask for 1 month or some 3 months. But I'm starting to see lenders now asking for 3 months bank statements consistently, anywhere up to 12 months bank statements, which isn't ideal. So they're the main things that I have noticed the difference between before the pandemic and now during the pandemic. So hopefully that's answered your question, Chloe, and hopefully anyone else that's watched this video. Just some closing thoughts really. The market is getting busier all of the time and lenders are getting more lenient. So if you've already spoken to a professional such as myself and you don't qualify at the moment, get in touch with me or get in touch with them maybe every 2-3 weeks because criteria is changing all of the time. So you may not qualify now, but there's a good chance you're going to qualify in the near future. Please put in the comments below, have you got any other sort of questions? Is there anything else that you've noticed that's different before the pandemic to now? I'd love to hear from you. Please subscribe to my channel. It helps me grow the channel. It helps me bring this educational content to you. Hopefully you find it useful. Please again put in the comments below if there is actually anything that you want me to cover. If you want to watch a video on the Help to Buy scheme and the negatives, please watch this video. And if you want to watch a video on parents and how they can help you get on the property ladder, please watch this video.